Hi, I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Vaccination.
Virgil, you said at the press conference you believe that this beef between Mayweather and Berto is personal. I've heard other people say that. I wonder if you can elaborate on that, and how long do you think the beef has existed?
Well, you know what? It's not my job to go way back, because I'd be doing him a disservice if I'm at home trying to search out a beef, right? If there is a beef, then, you know, my job is to use it to my advantage, okay? To motivate him, and to say if there is a beef, then take it to the next level. You know, if it's a score to settle, then make sure you have the final score. That's my job.
What is it Manny Pacquiao didn't do that you believe you guys can take advantage of?
Well, you know what, Manny never reinvented himself, number one. He was a high-energy action fighter, and, you know, you just can't fight like that at 36 years old. You have to be able to pick your spots. He really didn't cut the ring, so to speak, on Floyd, and that's not to say that would have worked, but even as Floyd said, you have to have more than a plan A, you know, but believe it or not, we don't have a plan. We just plan to win. So sometimes when you go in with a plan, you see, and the plan is not working, as you can see with Pacquiao, as you can see with, I want to say, Madonna and some of the rest, then they get frustrated. So when you plan to win, you don't get frustrated, right? Yeah. Because you have options. You're free to fight, right? So what you need to do is just keep bringing the key back to the corner every time you come back to the corner. And let's put it inside the lock and see if it unlocks the door. Now, it might not unlock the door, but at least you're bringing me something to stick into the lock, right? And lo and behold, you might bring one back in round 10, it'll unlock the door. You see, it's like
bringing different keys into one work.
Exactly. It's like breaking into a house. You know, if you're an expert burglar, you're not going to concentrate on the front door or window. You're going to case it. You're going to know every nook, crook, and cranny of the house. You know, you're going to find some way to get in that house and, you know, plunder it and get out of there. So I think the same element and dynamics exist in boxing. You know, so there was no plan other than to win.
A lot of Andre Berto's distractors have made reference to the fact that he's won 3 and lost 3 in his last 6. What do you make of all that?
Well, again, but you have to look at, he hasn't lost in a while, right? So it's not like he won and then all of a sudden he lost. He's not coming into this fight on a losing note. He's coming into the fight on a winning note. You see, so you can't make anything out of that. He's coming in on a winning note. He's coming in after having gone through a lot of difficulties, a lot of ups and downs. That's how he's coming into this fight. So, you know, he's one of the fighters that have lost. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pacquiao came in 3-3, didn't he? He lost to Marquez, he lost to Bradley, you know, controversial as it may be, but Andre Berto's not coming into this fight waking up 10 minutes later. You see what I'm saying? Like Pacquiao. So, I mean, if you looked at that situation, anybody who knows this sport knows that, you know, when you see the sawdust, the mill is not far away. So you come into a fight after being comatose, you know, and still, you know, perceived as a threat to win. And if you look at the opponents coming back to justify it, well, what's the difference between Andre Berto?